Hey people, it's me, Miss D. I had to make a video after hearing pretty much the most troubling news in weeks. One of the best hip hop artists ever was, ever will be, is retiring. Lupe Fiasco. And I know you probably thinking the same thing as me. How could Lupe Fiasco quit after, how could, hip hop be the same without Lupe Fiasco? If you don't know why he's quitting or why he's retiring, pretty much the story goes like this. A few weeks ago, or I'm not sure when it happened, but there was a rapper who died called Little Jojo, I believe was his name, Little Jojo from Chicago, and he had gang ties, and popular rapper, up and coming rapper Chief Keef had rival gang ties. I believe it was Gangsters Disciples versus Disciples of Gangsters or some shit. Uh, so they had beef going on. He was killed. Lil Jojo was killed, and that's when Chief Keef came out on Twitter and said, what did he say? He said, and I quote. Let me find the quote. I'm going to paraphrase. He basically said, LMFAO, that nigga, Lil Jojo wants to be just like us. Basically taunting at his death. And Lupe, as you know, if you know about Lupe Fiasco, you know that he's a controversial rapper. He speaks his mind. He don't give a shit. He don't care what you have to say about it. He speaks his mind. He speaks the truth. And he said, Lupe, called him out on it. He basically said that it scared him that that Chief Keef scared him, not Chief Keef specifically, but the whole mentality of hip hop. And Chief Keef went on a completely defensive end, saying, and I quote, Lupe Fiasco, a whole ass nigga, and when I see him, I'ma smack him like a little bitch that he is. Hashtag 300. What the fuck? Oh, seriously, how old are you? You can't use better words than that, better language. The shit was stupid. I really didn't even know who Chief Keef was, to be honest. I heard him on one track, Don't Like, with Kanye West. I like that track. I like that song. I looked him up, after I heard about this whole Lupe thing, and I gotta be honest, he fucking sucks. He's fucking terrible. Yeah, I can see why Kanye West pretty much had him do a little ass verse and just the chorus, because his rapping sucks. And after Chief Keef said this disrespectful shit to Lupe, he said, Lupe Fiasco responded, I have spoken peace only to receive vitriol and malice in return. My brother seeks destruction, my sister seeks attention, path to nothingness. And that's honestly the truth. I just think it's too much, hate when it comes to hip hop and the black community. Let's be honest. This shouldn't be. It shouldn't be, especially over some stuff like this. Lupe Fiasco, he went on to say on Twitter, I died for them, but they probably just spit on my grave. I still will die for them. Just bury me in a place far from their reach. Amen. And then he went on to say, which really broke my heart, was this album will probably be my last. It's been a pleasure to have all my fans provide so much love and inspiration for me and my family. Come on, how could you quit? What if Martin Luther King decided to quit? This is pretty much what he is at hip hop. He's pretty much, him and Common are like the and there's other rappers. I'm not just saying Common and Lupe are the only social, how would I say, activists in hip hop. I'm not saying that they are the only activists in hip hop by any means. So I'm just saying they're pretty much the front runners. Lupe more so. So to see him go, it's kind of like a blow to hip hop because what else are we about to do? Deal with Chief Keef? Shit, I'm not about to be listening to Chief Keef any day of the week, for real. Because really, if you ever heard of Chief Keef, look him up. Look up his actual music, not that Don't Like song. Because that Don't Like song, it was actually a good song because it had Kanye West in it, Big Sean, Jadakiss, who else? Pusha T. I mean, pretty much are the ones who carried the song. But Chief Keef's verse sucks. And, I looked him up, and he sucks. He literally sucks. He's borderline Gucci Mane level, like, for real. So, I mean, if really this is what we're going to have to deal with, if this is what we're going to have to deal with in hip-hop, I really don't want to listen to it anymore. I'm kind of taking a stand against hip-hop. Maybe I'm going to stop listening to hip-hop. Maybe I'm just going to do strictly fucking rock, strictly indie music, strictly R&B, strictly pop. Maybe. I'm somebody who listens to all genres. I don't really stick with one genre. And I'm thankful for that because I wouldn't have to listen to shitty music all the time and shit like that. But yeah, I might just stop listening to hip hop altogether. Really, because I just see, a downturn when it comes to the quality of music. Like, for real. To come from rappers like Tupac, Ice Cube, NWA, Notorious B.I.G., Nas, to go from that, that caliber of lyricism